Time for a new frying pan.
What? All right, third and final game. Been in Seattle long enough, I feel like. This is just, I don't know. I can't just hang out in a hotel room and sit awkwardly and watch an iPad like some people can. We are all packed up and ready to go, actually, because last night, it's a little chaotic. I was trying to find a possibility of getting out of here because there's no chance in Tay's team moving on. And just trying to come up with an idea to get out of here and see what options were available. Couldn't find anything. It was just chaotic because I was talking to the front desk here about what our options were if we were to leave early, if we would get refunded, all that kind of stuff. And rental car, you've already used your money anyway, so you're committed to that because we prepaid. And Seattle's a little crazy right now, to put it lightly, just to say with everything that happened yesterday. So there's not a lot we can do, really, like in the city and town and area. But luckily enough, after all this fiasco last night with checking out and checking in and what our possibilities were in flights and stuff, woke up first thing this morning to go to the gym, which happened to be closed, which is really weird on Saturdays that gyms don't open until 7 or 8 o'clock. But I woke up at 5, happened to pick up my phone, looked at American. There happened to be one flight available, so I got us tickets. So we are leaving tonight at midnight, landing in Nashville tomorrow at 7 in the morning, home for the anniversary tomorrow for Babs and I, and just not stuck in Seattle for another 3 days. So we got a big game today. Still got to go out there and perform. She's still got to put on a good showing and stuff for the coaches that'll be there, because still lots of coaches here, all eyes on them. So we'll get that done, and then we got to kill a decent amount of time because game's at 1. So from like 3 until midnight, we got to figure out something to do before we head over to the airport. Then we'll be back on flights home to Tennessee, and I could not be happier. We'll get packed up here. We'll head to the fields and just kind of see where the day unfolds and take y'all along. Like I talked to Tay earlier about, you're at the bottom of the bracket, you're going into your final game of play. There isn't really a chance that you're going to move up and qualify for that next game. I mean, never say never. You got to score 4 goals, just get the differential thing, then it comes a head-to-head thing, and it's a little out of reach. But that doesn't mean that you let off and your play changes. You still play as if you are going on and going to keep winning for that qualification or that championship, because there's still a ton of coaches. There are coaches all over the place that keep stopping in, checking things out, and then they move on to the next. But it's still a display that you can put on, and it doesn't necessarily just happen on the field. It happens at the end when you're walking back to the car with your parent. See how your parent reacts, how you react, how you hold your head up during the loss or after the loss. There's a lot of off-field stuff that goes on as well as the on-field stuff. So still got to put on a good display and be a good sport. So we'll see what happens here. Hopefully they get a win. At least they'll get one. And then gotta find something to do. We gotta find something to do until we take them. It's so crazy when you think back, like just sitting in this grass and just kind of reminiscing. Been doing this a long time. 13 years with Mackenzie, 11 with Tay, and it just never gets old. The grass, the cheering, the parents, the kids, it's so fun. Well, they got the dub. She is spent. That was the most effort I think I've seen her put out in a game in a long time. So, full second half, just totally spent. She's gonna be tired. I'm gonna go find some food and some treats for her. Good. So I don't know, Seattle gets a bad rap sometimes. I feel like it's just, everything's focused on the city and it doesn't always get, you know, the attention elsewhere. Because if you look elsewhere, it's actually pretty. I guess if you live here, this is what you come do. You come hang out on a dock and you swim. Interesting. At least they're staying cool in this heat wave. It was cute. Someone called this a heat wave. I think it's like 84 today. Oh, that's not that cool. So it's about 4 o'clock. Flight leaves. I think we board at 11:59 p.m. So we have 8 hours to kill. So we're just trying to figure out what we're gonna do. So we're just kind of hitting all these stops along the way. This is a cool little swimming hole. Kind of reminds me of Tennessee. I mean, we don't have docks where we hang out and stuff, but kind of reminds me of that. But it's starting to get warm. It's a heat wave, so everyone's coming in enjoying the water. So we're just gonna keep cruising around, seeing what we can find in this lovely little area. This is a nice side. This is a gorgeous side of Seattle. You have a good trip? Good soccer? Have fun? Yeah. Seattle was a blast.
As imagined.
I got this, Babs got me this anniversary hat while we were here. It's really cool. She doesn't know she bought it yet, but anniversary is tomorrow. We'll be home and just in time for her, and she can pretend like she gave it to me. I wasn't gonna get it, but
I peer pressure.
Peer pressure, you know? I think it looks cool. I think it looks... Oh. That's not ours. Because it's only 8 o'clock and we don't take off until 12:30. We got a little bit of time in an airport. That's right. We're gonna make ourselves stay busy and have some fun. Thank you all for visiting Seattle with us. Glad we could bring you along. That is it from the Northwest.
Issue is kind of beyond our control as pilots, and it has to be resolved before we depart. And hopefully we can get another airplane very quickly and board and be on our way. So please take all your belongings and head inside the terminal. Thank you very much.
I swear, y'all, I couldn't make this up if I wanted to. I could not make this up if I wanted to. The entire plane boarded and sitting, and the pilot finally decides to come over the intercom and say, hey guys, there's an issue with the computer, we need a deplane, everybody's got to get off the plane now. Mind you, it's 12:30 at night, and no responses from the flight attendants explaining situations with connections, no nothing. They just kick you off. It's after Alaska, coming here, and now American going home. These are some of the most unprofessional people I've ever seen in their careers. I will never fly with either company again. This is insane.
So it does take quite a bit to swap airplanes, but once again, we'll get you there, Charlotte. We'll get you there safely. Thank you.